So, does anybody remember Adam Savage? Does anybody remember Mythbusters? Okay. I remember Mythbusters. It was such a good time of my life. Okay. I was, sitting at home with my dad and my sisters and my mom, and we end up watching all of the Misters, okay? Mythbusters. We watched, like, I think it was like 10 or 7 seasons on Netflix. Really good show, okay? I have to give credit where credit is due and say Adam Savage ended up teaching me the importance of the scientific process, well, about control tests and being creative when it comes to engineering. I kind of like that about him, okay? He was a smart guy, he was a science guy, he was pretty good. But as of recently, and I'm talking about the Trump era recently, Adam Savage became more and more of a fucking leftist, okay? Anything that is conservative, he's like, get the fuck out of here, conservatives and Republicans. Go fuck yourselves. It's like, whoa, whoa, wait up, buddy. There's a few things I agree with him. Okay, let's just say this right here. The whole college scandal. It just says, the the assholes are getting some jail time. Bingo. That's good. Okay, I'm fine with that. The assholes need to get fucking destroyed because these rich punks are these actors and actresses are get using their privilege with their money in order to get their fucking kids into something that should have been measured by merit. So, but as of recently, and I'm talking, I'm gonna keep repeating myself because I'm going off script, not on a script. But here's the thing, I really wish that we could get that P tape out and have this done with your move evangelicals. Sometimes something tells me that even that wouldn't move the needle as long as the evangelical lobby believes that POTUS will hand them control over women's bodies. You know, we like I like the fact that he's using evangelical as like a insult. He's like, these Christians, they're trying to get control over women's bodies. They're trying to tell them, well, what they can and cannot do. What is the thing that we're trying to and I'm going to use myself as we because I'm not an evangelical, but I am a really hardcore Catholic, so maybe I am an evangelical. But well, what the case is that the whole point of the whole abortion thing and why we're against it is because why are we treating these unborn children as parasites? Okay, um, if we want to go over the fucking results when it comes to why people need abortions, it's like 1% or no, less than 1% of abortions are actually needed. Okay, um, it's so sad that he has to, that it comes to this. We Catholics and conservatives believe that you're murdering a baby when you do this, and in my opinion, you're treating a kid, an unborn child, as a parasite. And what does this comes from? It comes from sex, too much sex, actually, and not the good kind of sex. Okay, it's fine that sex happens. That's between a married man and a married woman. Okay, that's it's the consummation. Am I saying that word right? It's the consummation of marriage. Okay, and the whole point is to create a kid. You're between two people, and it's sacred. Okay, that's what we think sex should be. It should be more sacred. And here comes the part when we're bringing down the sacredness of sex. We're having sex so much that we end up creating these super STDs. Okay, I think what came out of the news recently was like super gonorrhea, and it's uncurable or something like that. Or even if it is curable, it's gonna take a hella long time and a hella lot of money just to cure it for one single person. Uh, it goes rampant in fucking prison. All this hepatitis and shit, and we're killing babies like it's no tomorrow because we're just using we're having too much sex. Okay. Now we could argue from the I could argue from the standpoint of why it is or it isn't okay when it comes to let's say contraceptives. Okay, that's arguable from my level because yeah, it does prevent some shit, but over and all, from a nice hardcore religious standpoint, we shouldn't be having sex if it's not sacred. Okay, so Adam Savage, he's totally against any of that. He's against any kind of debate when it comes to this. He's just, oh yeah, let the women have control over their bodies, please. The Catholics and the evangelicals, they're trying to control the women. They're trying to say, what's that? Maid's Tale. What was that Netflix special or HBO? I don't, where it's like this is Trump's America. All the women's are in hoods. It's like, okay, shut the fuck up. This isn't the Middle East. This isn't Islam. Okay. um, and if you see over here, what is Adam Savage retweeting? Okay, let's read this thread. Uh, Best lift ride of my life. I get in, it's a woman driver. Me. I wish I could select a woman all the time. Her. I want the same thing. Oh my god, it would be life changing on my end. You wouldn't believe some of the stories if I told you. So lift, could you? You know, the driver probably has a better point when it comes to Uber driving. Okay, let the woman be safe. Okay, but the rider, I think the rider could have a choice when it comes to choosing who's going to be the driver. Okay, there's only two sexes. All right, and plus, I don't think Kara over here. I really don't think she has uh any threat against her when it comes to being the rider of a man driver. Okay, I don't think she's that. She's the type of person to be a victim of something. Uh, so let's look at this plot twist. OMG. I'm in a shared lift and we picked up two people, both women. They get in and all four of us immediately start kvetching. What a nice word. Kvetching over how amazing it all is. Girl 3. Best fucking lift ride ever. I got a few problems with this. God damn it, turn down the fucking light. Damn, I'm only doing this for edging. Um okay. So looking at Kara, we could already see that something's wrong with her. I think it's a little bit of a sexist situation going around here. All men are evil. All men are threats to women. It's like that, okay? I feel like that's what she's having this internal thought process. And that's what I like Twitter. You get to see the thought process of some people. Second, I'm going to forget about the light. Second of all, why are you this excited to have have an all female drive? Okay, it same thing with this GIF. It's like, oh my gosh, it's like we're best friends. Let me tell you, bitch, you're not gonna fucking see these women ever again. Why are you so happy? Okay, it's just four strangers. If it was a guy situation and guys just ended up getting a shared lift and it was just four guys, probably there would be a few cracked jokes, a few jokes cracked in the fucking car, maybe some talking, Okay, that's about it. It's not pure excitement. Okay, guys are a little bit more stoic when it comes to this. Women, I think we're out of the Stone Age where we have to worry about what women are women against men. I think we're done with that. Sure, we could go and see what Ted Bundy's up to today, but it's like I don't know. This is Lyft. Most people on Lyft and Uber are at this point sane. Okay, they have good reviews. They're not gonna fucking, crack a bat on you unless you end up being super hot like not me. Okay, but why is Adam retweeting this shit? Okay, that's the funny part. Adam, are you married? Because this is so anti-male. It's kind of weird. Now, lastly, this shit.
Please retweet this to everyone you can. I tweet a lot about my politics, but I rarely ask for the retweet. This is the story. The POTUS is compromised. Every day we continue to let this continue.
Okay, well, hold on. Why is the Trump a threat to the country? I could understand when it comes to foreign intervention, okay? We do too much of that shit, okay? I believe we should be a little bit more of a non-intervening country, at least when it comes to the, what's happening directly to America, all right? Um, unless we're going to World War III, okay? But we don't want to have World War III, okay? That's the whole point. It's so sad. It's like Trump. What's the problem? Okay, what's the problem about Trump? There was he retweeted something about Trump reducing aid for ACA. What was ACA again? ACA, Affordable Healthcare Act. Okay, it's the Supreme Court already ruled that Obamacare is unconstitutional. And it's the way how Trump's doing it. He's reducing the money. Okay, for those who've been dependent on the Affordable Health Care Act, they're slowly being let go. Okay, it's a gradual change. It's not a instantaneous change in order to like fuck everybody up that have been, you know, uh, dependent on this. Because to be honest, taxing everybody just to care for, a small group of people. No, excuse me, taxing everybody for this healthcare act is kind of, judicially, I don't know. But if the Supreme Court ended up ruling that it's not good, it's not good. So Trump is slowly reducing that shit. And Adam Savage ended up retweeting saying, "This is gonna kill everybody. This is gonna kill Americans." No, it's not. It's actually gonna give us a little bit more money in our pocket when it comes to our next paycheck. That's good for the blue collared worker. Adam, you're not a blue collared worker. You're a fucking white collar. You are a fucking actor and entertainer. You're not a science guy anymore. You don't do engineering. You do creative shit. Okay? There are three types of people that contribute to the economy, at least simplicity. Um, there's production. This is where the main GDP comes from. Okay? There's safety, both external and internal. And this includes human health. Okay? This is law enforcement, the medical industry, as well as military. Okay, those are the two main things that I like to think about when it comes to politics. All right, a businessman and a military man I would listen to. Here comes the third wing of production for the type of worker. Entertainment. Okay, entertainment. Whether it's art, it's film, it's music. Okay, all this all these guys, they make money based on uh, their entertainment value. Okay, they make money based off of you and me when it comes to like, oh, I want to watch the Marvel Endgame. Okay, we're giving money to those people. We should be in charge of the politics, not some fucking actor. Okay, so this fucking guy, he's saying that the Mueller report is so bad. Okay, Trump is getting that piss story taken. Okay, it's like okay, Trump lies only to defend his reputation. And by reputation, we mean fucking Stormy Daniels, okay? Yeah, sure, he lied about that, okay? Well, what do you expect? Trump is Trump. He's a fucking New York rich guy that's like, hey, let me tell you, Stormy Daniels, let me talk to you about Shark Week, okay? With my, I'm gonna be naked too. You could see my toad mushroom penis head, okay? It's like, he didn't have sex with Stormy Daniels most of the time. Okay, what kind of fucking guy do we have to like? Oh, and by the way, that was consensual, and it wasn't from a line of power. He was actually paying this fucking prostitute this sum of money, unlike Bill Clinton, where Bill Clinton's like, hey little girl, Lewinsky, do you wanna go up in politics? You gotta suck my dick. Okay. It ain't like that, okay? Trump, he lies because he's a fucking idiot, okay? He's not a threat to the country. Okay, there's a few things I could critique about him when it comes to the safety of this country, such as immigration, both illegal and legal, as well as uh, Israel, Middle East, Europe. Okay, there's a few things I could criticize him about. Okay, I mean he's pretty much calling every European country a pussy, which it's fine. Okay, the only country that I see that is kind of like warming up to being better is France with their yellow vest movements. But all that and that, Trump's not a bad guy. At least that's a good summary of what's going off of Adam. Now, as I told you, the two types of people, the two types of workers that make money, uh, businessmen, blue collar workers, military, law enforcement, and the health industry. These people, they're political for a good reason because they actually affect the strength of our country as well as the longevity of our country. What does entertainment do? Okay, what does entertainment do? Did they want to make money for themselves? Okay, it's like why should we listen to Adam fucking Savage when it comes to politics? Why should we listen to some fuck guy? He's a hippie scientist that lives in fucking San Francisco. Okay, we already know that San Francisco. Does he live in San Francisco? I don't remember, but that's where a lot of his shit was at, and both literal and metaphorical. Okay, so why the fuck are we gonna listen to some fucking actor about his fucking ideas of politics? Okay, he's a selfish motherfucker. That's all. All right. If I was a blue collar worker and I was voting selfishly, I would be voting selfishly for the benefit of the country because that's how it works. Okay, if I want to make my life easier and take away taxes, that's going to take away taxes for everybody. If this motherfucker wants to come in and say, I want to raise taxes for the country. Why the fuck do we have to listen to this guy? Okay, this guy's going to get paid no matter what. Okay, for the blue collar worker, your life for the blue collar worker, if you were the blue collar worker, your life is dependent on the economy. Let me tell you, his opinion is close to invalid as possible. If he's not going to argue from a religious standpoint, if he's not going to argue from a well, that's about it. An actor, their opinion, if it's from a religious standpoint, could be valid. But this guy, he's not religious. He's an atheist. He's got no thought of the afterlife, no thought of some kind of judgment at the end of the day. He's doing things based off of his Twitter clout and um, his money in his pocket. That's about it. He's not caring about you. He's not caring about me. He's caring about himself. That's about it. So, Adam Savage, go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself, dude. We don't need to listen to you. That's it. It's so sad. Someone this tall, someone this great fell down to here. But look what's the difference between him and I. He's making movie props and shit, okay? He's creating shit for fun. Me, I'm studying marine engineering because I want to go in the Navy and do some good shit, okay? I want to help out our defense of this country, this great country. And I want to provide some kind of, uh, you know, when it comes to manufacturing and shit later on in life. Something like that. I don't know. Post Navy, I don't know what's my situation, but for sure I'm going to be contributing, progressive stuff for the economy, not for some fucking social bullshit. Adam Savage, I think all he wants is brownie points from the public. Okay, there's nothing. There's a lot wrong with that. Okay, he's doing nothing for the public. Why should we listen to fucking Adam Savage? And that's my final fucking line. Okay, I'm off script. I've been repeating myself. It's just 70% of his shit on Twitter as of the Trump era has been nothing but politics. It's literally Trump derangement syndrome. He's been infected by the disease. He's off his fucking rockers. We're done. Adam, I loved you, bro. But we gotta end it, man.